Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's Saturday. Slashback Saturday. Now this is the theme my very good friend Joe, the Horror Man, came up with, in which we watch a slasher during the week with a certain theme, and do a review. This week's theme is music. Now my pick is going to be a little unconventional, but I just got this movie and liked it so much that I watched it twice within 3 or 4 days. And my pick is Bloody Bible Camp. Now, Bloody Bible Camp is a 2012 film which runs approximately 90 minutes and is written and directed by Vito Trablutio? Pardon me if I butcher your name. Apparently there's going to be a Bloody Bible Camp 2. He also directed Never Open the Door and a movie called Slices. Now that is an anthology film, and he directed the part The Exterminator. Now this stars Reggie Bannister as Father Richard Cummings. He was in Phantasm 1 through 5, Bone Jangles, Sigma Die, and The Rage. This also stars Tim Sullivan as Sister Mary Chopper. He was in Detroit Rock City, 2001 Maniacs, the remake, and If Looks Could Kill. And finally, Ron Jeremy as Jesus. This movie is priceless. Now, I'm not going to get into his porn credits, but he was in Lady Psycho Killer, Jersey Shore Massacre, Chillerama, one of the segments, and Detention. Now, a brief synopsis. In 1977, a bunch of kids are at the Happy Day Bible Camp, and they get dispatched one by one by a sadistic killer. Fast forward to 1984. Reggie Bannister is the leader of this, not cult, it's like kids that want to go to Bible camp. And it's a whole bunch of kids, and they're going back to the Happy Day Bible Camp, where, of course, he knows something happened there, but none of the other kids do. And you find out a little bit of the history of Mary Chopper, which is the killer, and the kids get dispatched one by one. Now, what makes this a musical slasher? And I'm not talking about musical as Genetic, the rock opera, or stuff like that. This actually has 2 songs by Reggie Bannister that he performs in this movie. Much the way he did do a couple songs on the Phantasm movies. And they're singing about Jesus, and it's kind of really funny. And I guess there's like maybe 4 or 5 songs in the whole movie, and it just fits it so perfectly. Now, this is considered to be a horror comedy, and I definitely think this one fits the bill. And I wanted to give a special shout out to Andrew Ballina. He recommended me this a while ago, and I finally picked it up. Picked it up with a lot that I got from Terry, T-Money86, and finally got a chance to watch it while I was in the hospital, and I just love it. I think it's great. It's a really, really fun slasher. Now, this isn't going to be a very long review, of course. I just wanted to get into where I've been, what's been happening. As you guys know, last week I took a trip to Massachusetts. Got to see some really good friends, and also got to see some family friends that are very much like family. When we came back, we unloaded the car and took the rental car back because it had to be back by a certain time, so you weren't charged an extra day. Now, I'm going to admit, I was really tired. We sat in traffic, and it took us 9 hours to get home on a trip that should have been 6.5. And I was tired and sore from sitting in the car and, all that comes with it. So I ended up going to my good friend, Ian, his comic book shop, to pick up my comic books because it was right down the street from where we took the car back. Well, I went up on a concrete step that was very, very short, and I guess just from being tired, I didn't clear the step, and I went forward and broke my hip. From there, of course, I went to the hospital. I'm now in rehab. I also did this to my knuckles. They did look a lot worse, but they're getting better little by little. So now, after they put a rod and some screws into my hip, they sent me to rehab where, I need to get strong again and go home so I can see my family, of course, and my wife and my little baby dog. And I just appreciate everyone's well wishes. Sometimes things happen in the funniest ways and the quickest ways that you don't really expect, or it happened really quick. So again, I wanted to thank you guys for all of your well wishes. I will probably be back to I'll be doing mostly back to my old schedule. Not this coming week, but the week after. They plan on releasing me Friday, June the 7th. And can't wait to get home. So you will also be seeing me, if you guys are watching this, or you'll already watched the stream, but we're also doing the stream, and I'll be coming at you guys from the hospital. But again, thank you for all your well wishes. I love all you guys. Didn't really mean for this to happen. Sorry I haven't really been around lately, but just trying to get better so that I can go home. And sometimes things happen in strange ways. But have you seen Bloody Bloody Bible Camp? What did you think? As I said before, Andrew Ballina did recommend this one to me, and it's a fantastic film. If you guys don't like comedy, maybe skip it. But it's just a fun slasher. Don't forget to check out Joe, the Horror Man, his original video, where we find our theme for next week. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.